How you doing, sister?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What's your name?
Alvia, but they call me Lisa.
Lisa. Okay. And where are you from, Lisa?
Originally,
Yeah.
I was raised in Barrington.
Okay.
I migrated to Camden.
Okay.
And then I came over here.
Gotcha. Will you just sit back for me, please? So that. Thank you. And how old are you?
I'm 57.
Okay. And children?
1.
All right.
But I claim 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, husband?
Divorced. My significant other is down there. Been together for 7 years.
Got you. So that's your boyfriend, not your husband that you're divorced from, all right?
That's not my husband. I'm divorced from.
Okay. Yeah. How is your relationship with your child?
Beautiful.
Good.
Beautiful.
And what was your life like? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When we do get together, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right. When was the last time you seen him?
It's been a minute. It's been about 4 or 5 months.
Due to the lifestyle?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And what was your childhood like growing up?
Excellent. I was raised rich.
Okay. 2-parent home?
No, my father and my mother, well, they broke up when I was about 2. Okay. My father was the 3rd richest man in Philadelphia. He owned a checker club. My mother was a hustler, but she was the best one. I've never had, I was very spoiled. I got everything materialistic I ever wanted in life. There was nothing materialistic I never got. But my mom was an alcoholic, and that's what transpired. I was her only child, and spoiled, but it was rough, but it was beautiful. Like, I've never had a hungry day or lights never went out, none of that. You know, I've been to Disney World, Disneyland, you know what I'm saying? But I've had gold, I've had black pearls, sable coats, you know, I've had everything. Everything.
So
I've had that.
Been exposed to a lot of good. Yeah,
absolutely.
What was that like growing up like that?
Being only child, to me, it was, I'm gonna say this, it was the only thing I knew. So I don't know no other.
Got you. Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah, because what goes on in our house when we're small, I believe we think that's the world.
Yeah.
That's what everything's. Okay. So at what age did you realize, all right, this is a little different? Or what made you realize that?
What made me realize what? That
the way you were growing up was a little different than others.
Coming to Camden.
Okay.
Coming to Camden. When I first started, well, I started drugs in Atlanta. I left home when I was 16, and I started drugs when I was in Atlanta. But when I came to Camden, right, first of all, like, I never ate hot dogs and beans or peanut butter and jelly. I never had them when I was a kid. My mom cooked every night, and hot dogs, beans, peanut butter jelly. I'd never had them.
Yeah.
And I was over a friend's house, and we were getting high, and she was trying to feed the kids, and she had no milk, so she put water on it. And I said, what the hell? Water. You know, so and I would go to Camden, and the kids would have no food, no nothing, none of that. And I would turn dates and actually literally just get them food and stuff like that right there. And I realized that my life was so much way different than what theirs is.
Yeah. So, what made you pick up for the first time when you was in Atlanta?
I was in a lesbian relationship, my first lesbian relationship, and she had got a trust fund, and guy that we was traveling with, you know, he was doing it, and he just suggested we do it, so we started it.
Okay. And what was it that you used?
Crack.
Okay. And did that become an everyday thing? Did that become a habit?
No, it was soon after. My habit was shooting.
Okay.
When I was shooting, but what happened was one of my
dope or
coke? Just straight coke.
Okay.
Straight coke. But I was pregnant. My kid died, and I blamed the child died on me shooting. So the day that child died, I never shot up again. It's been 30-something years since I shot up. Since I put a needle on my arm, it's been 30-something years. But I went from that to smoking, from the fire to the fire, from the frying pan to the fire. But you know, like my addiction is. I started when I was 19. And I'm 57.
Wow.
You know, so it is what it is. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting high. I just don't enjoy the atmosphere of the people.
Gotcha. So you would prefer just to get high at home alone if you had it your way?
If I had it my way, I would enjoy getting high with somebody that's enjoyable to be around.
Okay.
Then we could chill and,
Yeah.
you know, get high, smoke cigarettes, drink, you know, take a little drink, you know, music, talk, sing, clean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Take a little hit, you know, go back, you know, somebody that, you know, we can vibe with.
Okay.
Me and him can't do that.
Yeah.
Me and him can't do that at all.
How did your child pass away that you blame yourself?
The baby died. SIDS.
Okay. Sudden infant death syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
How old?
He was 2 months.
Wow.
It took him 2 weeks. My child was dead 2 weeks before they even could catch up to me.
Wait, what?
He was dead 2 weeks
Uh-huh.
before they could catch up to me and tell me they had died. He had died 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He was dead.
Yeah. But where was he in the hospital when he passed?
He was in the house. He was in the house.
Okay.
But I was in Camden getting high.
Okay. Got you. That's so that's why you take that. You feel that's got you.
Yeah. It was 2 weeks. It took them 2 weeks.
Wow.
Like the child was dead 2 weeks before they found me to tell
found you to tell
and
you.
I held this child approximately 2 times in his life.
Wow.
So
I could see where that guilt would come in and say,
yeah.
Wow. So I'm sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Now you said you were 16 when you first started tricking and stuff like that.
No, first time I started tricking was buying my child diapers.
Okay.
In Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
I was 20 something then. I said I left home when I was 16.
Okay.
Left home when I was 16. I got married when I was 18, and I had my child when I was 19.
Okay.
Let me see. My husband was a punk, so he was a mama's boy. He was a punk. So, like, when we lost everything, because he was doing some scam with checks and shit like that. We lost everything. We was literally living in the car, and my child's diaper. I can remember one time the child's diaper was so soaked, it just the piss just fell out. So I had to turn the date to buy my child some diapers, for us to go into a hotel and get out that car to wash up and stuff like that. So when he actually took me to court to get custody of the child, the judge said no. I gave the child. The judge said, I'm not going to give you. He said, you were living off her money.
Yeah.
You were living off her money.
So he tried to bring it up in court.
Yeah. He said, you were living off this shit.
And didn't realize that you was living off this.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what was that what type of feeling did you get from that? Was it a feel like someone I speak to say that they get a feeling of power from that because a man needs them? You know what I mean? Some say it's the other way around.
It was none of that. It was something I had to do.
Okay, just a means to an end, sort of seeing it as.
Yeah, it's what I had to do to survive. There was no feeling about who did this or who was better or whose fault it was. None of that shit. It was just something that I had to do. I had to put my child in diapers, and I had to get out that fucking car because I need to wash up. I need my child to get up out that car. We could just. It was a Toyota Celica, and we had all our stuff up in there, and the kid, and this and that. You know what I'm saying, right? We needed to come out there, you know, to relax, chill, take baths and stuff like that. He wasn't going to do it. I had to do it.
Damn, that's, you know, as crazy as it may sound, but that's like the definition of a mother, to make, regardless of what it is, to make sure that, okay, I need to do A, B, and C so that my child eats, my child is fed, so that my child needs are met, you know.
Yeah.
How long have you been here in Kensington?
Maybe a year and a half.
Tell me about your experience here.
I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Listen,
I love it.
You're the first person that has honestly, you know, this energy down here is I love the energy. I don't like all the bullshit that comes with it, getting high and stuff, but the energy, I love it.
I love it.
I'm the same way. I love the energy. I just don't like all the bullshit that comes.
It's so free. It's so out there. You know what I'm saying, right? You can do what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying, right? It's like they have a park in New Zealand. It's called the Get High Park.
Yeah.
They have staff for, you know, medical staff and all that right there. But this is a park that everybody gets high.
Yeah, just like a safe haven.
Everybody gets high out here. It's so I love it. I love it. I love it. The only thing I love about it is bullshit. But I go past that. I go past that. It's getting a little bit dangerous, though. It's getting a little bit dangerous.
Yes, it is.
It's getting a little bit dangerous.
Yes.
It's getting a little bit dangerous. They chopping off heads and beating bitches up and, you know, shooting people and putting people on fire. So it's getting a little bit dangerous. So, you know, I'm going to bow out soon enough. But, like, oh, God, this is it. This is it. I love it. I love it.
Have you been the victim of any violence down here or anything?
No, not yet.
No,
No, not yet. Almost, though. I was at Needle Park and I was standing up on the ledge of the library and I had wanted to lay down, so I laid down and put the blanket down there. And what happened was, I think the rats was coming after me or something like that. Somebody woke me up about some rats. Well, anyway, I lifted up from with the area, and this girl had went straight to where I was, and like 10 minutes later, they lit her up with Roman candles, just straight right over top of her. That was
How long ago was that?
About 9 months ago. It should have been me though.
Okay.
Should have been me.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. That's the type of stuff that happens. And the girl they set on fire not too long ago. You know,
I was I was down there with that girl, that same girl they set on fire. Me and her was right there in front of that garage getting high. 2 days before that happened to her.
Do you know what happened to her?
Now, listen, they're trying to say that her boyfriend and another girl and all that, but the kids lit her up.
Yeah.
Kids lit her up, and they're trying to cover it up because, you know, typically, if you know anything about law, if you know anything about nature, these kids should not be tried as children. They should be tried as adults.
Yeah.
That was
something like that.
Yes, they're trying to cover that.
Yeah.
They're trying to cover that, but little kids lit her up on fire.
There's a lot of them little groups of kids that's going around and terrorizing the addicts and the homeless people.
Terrible.
And it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame, man. You have any questions for me?
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Who are you?
My name is Frank. I'm an addict as well. I'm in recovery. I got September will be 6 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I come down here. I'm a barber. I usually come down and do free haircuts and stuff. And I like to interview people and help tell their story, just to try to get past that stereotype of addicts are the devils. You know, we're the worst people in the world. If you turn your back, we're gonna steal, we're gonna kill, we're gonna do all that shit. When, you know, of course that's true about some of us, but we're just like everybody else.
Absolutely.
We're just like everybody else. We just have a problem. Our problem is drugs. You know, there's people out there that look down upon us, and they're,
you get high?
You know, not anymore. I used to.
Okay, what was your drug of choice?
Dope.
Okay.
Yep. I got September will be 6 years since since the last time I got high. But I used to be out here in the street, you know, all that. There's nothing, you know. I was right here in the mix like everybody else. You know, so. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you, you know, taking a couple minutes to speak with me, and I hope that whatever path you choose to go, that it's, you know, you're the best at it, and everything goes well. And you know, there's nothing I'm going to tell you that you don't already know.
That's right.
You're a very smart woman. I can see.
Thank you.
So I thank you for your time, sister.
Okay. Put me on, you know what I'm saying, right? Put me on tape. Make sure you know what I'm saying, right? Let them know.
Absolutely.
Okay. All
Absolutely.
right.
Well, they're going to be able to tell, you know, right away, just from your personality. It speaks for itself.
Okay.
You know, thank you.
You're welcome.